Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard...
Shapes to shoot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And he hits the net. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Bale. It's Bale! This time, surely! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Internacional look comfortable already. Two to the good and flying. Zola. This is a promising build-up. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That has ended up in no man's land. Ruben Neves. Nicely aimed pass. Messi. He's having a shot! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Chance, surely! And he should have made it 4.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And that's it.
Please be made aware.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Costa Curta. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Hearts clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's Eto'o! Just the wrong side.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
And it's
That
Snyder.
was lovely, that.
Pull it. And he's chosen to go back. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a fit.
Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can clear their lines. Vieira. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Solar. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. And that could set him on his way. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he was quick to react.
Hearts definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah. And the shot! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. And that's a shot! Vieri! Amazing! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The first significant strike. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Hearts have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And he's being shifted off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good-looking ball.
Internacional are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's up.
Bellingham! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Pullet running with the ball. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Wriggles his way through, and he's got away from it. And Zola! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Internacional really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Messi goes short. Great chance! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
And the finish! Vieira. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Gullit. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bellingham. That pass has been well intercepted. Goes for the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Bellingham. Now it's Gullit.
Ali tebi dobro.
Schneider.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Zola. Gerrard. Zola. Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nice interception. Quick look at his watch.
Ma debre, druže, si lud, mnogo sam loš, gledaj ti ovo.
Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And if you do have a chance today,
So there was the first half.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And this is chance! And he looked every assured keeper there.
Lesson actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short, and this is Neymar. And this is Messi. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Hearts have the chance to go the other way. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Gerrard. That has ended up in no man's land. Driving through the middle. And that has sent him sprawling. Van Balten did just about enough to come
Ma
out
šta da
on top
ukradeš,
there.
gledaj koliko sam loš, ne serijevati.
Overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Zola. And here's Neymar. Bellingham. Gullit. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Gerrard. Zola going face to face. And a chance! Goal! International! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Baš voliš da me podjebavaš, a?
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Vieri.
So we have movement on both benches. Internacional
Number 15,
leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well played. Important challenge that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Number 13.
Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Substitutions taking place.
Hernes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a nicely shaped ball. Gets his head on it! It's fallen kindly here. And that's a tidy finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good.
Već imam 2 poraza, toliko o tome koliko sam dobar. Dobro, jedno mi ne stavi internet, ali drugi put mi usrali.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Ah, he's given it away. Ronaldinho. It's Xabi Alonso.
To ti kažem, onaj ko je dobar nema poraz, ja imam poraz.
In the end there, they lack urgency. Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Vieira. Internacional do have a chance to counter here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Goes for a shot! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Da, Sarajevo neki samac.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Schneider. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Scholes.
And now they can spring out of defence. Hernes charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Cruyff. Oh, super ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, what about a counter-attack? More and more pressure on the ball here. Vieira. Shevchenko. Oh, played through for the wide man. Terrific effort! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Baresi, a picture of focus and alertness. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. Scores! Oh, it's a nice idea. This time, surely! And he's following up! In he goes again!
Ja, vidiš ti koliko sreće ja imam.
That is lovely. Has a look up and a header! And a neat finish! And what a climax we have here! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Hearts give themselves a chance of a fairy tale for shapes to shoot!
Toliko sreće i toliko koliko sam dobar, vidiš ti to?
They have stolen level at the last! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oh, nice touch. it's Totti. Shot a goal! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Gerrard taking in the accolades, having been named.
Izvukao se.
Well, what a sight this
I gledaj
is.
sad koliko sam loš, ovaj će ne mu sere.
The camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
Cannavaro shapes to shoot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Feyenoord are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Tries to play it through. That's been slipped through. Eto'o. Dida claims comfortably. Cannavaro. Costa Curta. It's Bellingham. That's a little off target. Internacional leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. That is a great pick out. Del Piero going after that. Messi. And it's Gerrard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the... And Sola! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Now it's Nedved. Great vision. Costa Curta picks it up out wide. And it's Bellingham. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And he's managed to get free. Real chance here.
Internacional really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter. Just needs to find the right run.
Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the
Dobro si rekao, ex-pro, više nisam.
Zola, can he get it through? And this is Eto'o. He's one-on-one, surely! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Eto'o. Solar. Oh, that's neat.
Aj, ja bi ga, brate, nekad sam bio i mršao, sad nisam.
That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this? Nesta. Vieira. Not the most accurate pass.
Mojte Tucko!
Alonso. That's a good ball out wide. That's going across goal. He has a look up. Costa Curta finding himself in space. Referee's given a throw. And he's cut it out.
Nedved really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Decent chance!
Konačno nešto pametno da kažeš. Će zakazati da će nam iscedi ko Sunđer.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vieira. Zola quietly revving up. Now, can they get him away? And it's Bellingham. Xavi Alonso. Aimed beyond the defence. Zola. Now it's Eto'o.
Brate, pa Srpska ima motivaciju četiri do pola 7 silu.
It's Eto'o. He's found the way through. Eto'o ploughing through the middle. And it's been given away. He's having a shot.
Veseli odbrani ovo.
And there's a race for the ball. Gerrard. Haaland. And the counter is on. Quick look at his
Možda i jesam, ali čuti nam nikom da kažeš. A iskreno rasturio bi je opasna priča.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Internacional are heading into the break very happy.
A ne verujem, možda još ovo još jedno.
Away we go again. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Messi. That has been cut short. Cafu threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Del Piero.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Cafu. Cross flung in towards the middle.
A moram mu pokažem sad kako se centrira.
Substituição no time do Internacional. Camisa 3. Camisa 21.
Gerrard.
Camisa 9.
Vieira.
Camisa 17. Camisa 19.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, that's well seen too.
Camisa 11.
Totti.
Camisa 20.
Cafu
Camisa
makes a dash
4.
for it.
Camisa 10.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Hernes. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Here's a chance!
Yeah, what a fake shoot, what the fuck?
Turned by that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Bellingham. Feyenoord appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Internacional are 2 up early in the second half. And no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. Cafu. And it's Gerrard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cafu. Bellingham. Nedved. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Internacional have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Cross from Cafu. Haaland. Cafu. Vieira. Gerrard. And it's Totti. Cafu. And he whips. He leaps for it. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Bergomi. Vieira. Cafu. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a sharp pass. Cafu.
Ne znam da hodam.
75 minutes played. Passes short and sharp. And that's going right the way across. Looking for options for movement. Now the cross, and a header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
I could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he could smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Now it's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here.
Feyenoord really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Internacional can consider themselves just about safe now. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Mbappe looking for the run. Gerrard, pass is coming off in quick succession here, pinches it off him. Feyenoord needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. Hernus with the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Out towards the flank. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And time is up. Internacional are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a...
A jebi ga, još ovo ide. Gdje se već podešava stadion je van. Još toliko sam dobar da ne znam gdje se podešava stadion. Šta za internet? No to mi je užas, mnogo loše mi radi. Aj, podsjeti me samo tamo u 80 minut. Ovaj mi nešto deluje poznat nik, jebem li ga, ne znam, možda je dobar, a? Oprem ti ga u bulju, bre, pičko mala.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers...
It's Eto'o! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Da nije onaj Goku, brate, dem sa... A da igra sa free to play.
Now it's Messi. He's got away. Oh, that's nice. Tries one from range. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Played out to the left flank. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Now it's Berbatov. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mateus. Ronaldinho. Now it's Neymar. And he's intervened well there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Berbatov. Mateus. Vieira. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. It's come to nothing. It's just beyond his reach. Xavi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vieira does well to get it back. And here's Eto'o. Looking for the run. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Internacional clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, important interception. A probing pass. Dink through. He has a look up. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Jaka firma samo 10 eura daje, jebem ti firmu.
Gerrard. Nicely aimed pass. Batistuta. Batistuta! A real chance and a real let-off.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nesta. 15 minutes till half-time. He is through here.
A mogo brati 5 da stavi, ništa to nije, 10 je mnogo, si lud.
Initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Shot could be on. It's Neymar! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting.
Si ludio, bote, Karađorđija džabe, brate, nema, oj, kako se zove. Karađorđija džabe, brate, na posao radi, vidiš.
Barcelona really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Some really good ball movement. Eto'o. Tar clears it away. Messi. Big chance! Off the post. And he's heaved it away. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Thinks about the shot. Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
And here's Messi. And he's managed to get free. And this is Gerrard. Neymar.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. He's shifting through the gears here. And they can counter here. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Internacional just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Internacional currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Lovely feet. Quality ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Eto'o. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fernandez. And it's Griezmann. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Forlan. Out of play for a goal kick. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Baresi always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Gerrard. Passing nice and neat. Now it's Forlan, and this is Berbatov. Searching pass he's played there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Caceres threads one in. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Fernandez. And the cross comes in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a good spell of possession, this. Internacional do have a chance to counter here. Zola has created one goal already. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time and again they are repelled. And claimed it back swiftly. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Messi. That's a sharp pass. Xavi Alonso. Zola. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Forlan. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Out towards the flank. Chiellini with the clearance. Ronaldinho. It's Forlan. Now it's Griezmann. He has found a way through.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency.
Ujebote, ali sam loš koji kurac.
Chance for a shot! And it's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Barcelona restore parity.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Now it's Cantona. Gerrard. Cafu picks it up out wide. And the keeper gets his hands on it. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Gerrard. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Berbatov. That looks a good ball through. Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Griezmann is offering a right smile there.
Desperate defending required here.
Ajde.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17. Berbatov. Será sustituido.
Totti tries to clear.
97.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. Ronaldinho. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Cantona has it in a wide position. Great chance! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And we're done.
Ovo buraz, ne mogu ti opišati kakva igrica, evo.
Well, that was good.
Ništa nisam mogu, sravno mi.
For attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment.
Durante el descanso,
So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter.
Ovu
They
partiju
didn't
jeste,
all
ali
make
uglavnom
it
nije.
hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
Zna da ode na 3 jebote ponekad.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all...
Ajde, čujemo se.